humans, and welcome to NeuroGraphic studio NataLine, the place when you can upgrade your soft skills, imagination, intuition, creativity, create new neurons connections and train your brain. My name is NataLine and since 2018 I'm a professional instructor of NeuroGraphica. Last 5 years I was practicing this method in Russia on my native language, and now I opened this YouTube to share with all English-speaking people this wonderful method. Today I make you a lesson about cleaning your minds. Usually we start every picture of NeuroGraphica with the topic, with the task. You have to think about some problem or some wish and then put it on the list. But today we will not do this. We will not think from the brain about your task. I would like to invite you for some practice that you start without any topic. You just trust your hand, and the goal is to hear your inside voice, to clean your brain, to go through these mind's restrictions and very loud voice of your mind and go to the deep voice of your heart. NeuroGraphica could help us today with this. So if you wish to hear your intuition, to hear your inside voice, to know your real wishes, join this lesson and I'm sure you will be very enjoying and surprised. Okay, so let's start. Today we will drawing the lines by itself. Just to hear your inside voice, to hear your true wishes, to make this deep contact with your soul, with your deep minds. Trust your hand, put lines. You see my lines moving without any logic. It's like a river that's going. You never know where it will go. Just keep moving the hand and add lines to create this beautiful bionic picture. Please feel your body. Try to realize that the lines coming not from your marker and not from your hands. It's coming from your body, from your stomach, because we have to build this contact with your subconscious, with your intuition, with your deep voice. And we like putting our thoughts, feelings to the list, and like little clean up the brain to make it more. I put a lot of lines, now I have to make a lot of work to rounding out them. You can make less lines if you wish. One mistake that you could do, please be careful, lines cannot do like this, okay? It's not NeuroLine, it's always moving without touching itself. And all 4 part of the list having lines. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have any empty border. Everything is with the lines. Because I imagine that they continue under the list, that they continue here. And now just rounding out, and this is like a cleaning in your brain. We're putting some mess to the list. And now we start to rounding out all corners. Okay, let us show you. You have the corner, and you have to do it like this. Okay, again, we have the corner, and I put the round inside, round inside, round inside, round inside. And touching lines, touching lines, touching lines, touching lines. So please put the rounds for every corner and pay attention for your body, for your feelings and for your thoughts. To be honest, you don't need my support here. This is your very deep work with your deep voice. Our goal is to hear the true wishes, the true dreams, the true thoughts, maybe clean, fresh ideas. As you see, we start without any topic. Yes, we didn't actualize any problems or put some pain in the list. Some algorithms of NeuroGraphica could work like this, but today our goal is just to build this connection with your intuition and with your true wishes. So we not ask our brain to actualize your pain or your task as a beginner. We start to drawing without any purpose, to have a chance to hear your true ideas and clean minds, clean thoughts. And as you see, this part of the list already changed a lot. This is a big difference between the place when we have corners and the place when we're already rounding out. And all lines become more bionic. It means that, as you see, I will touch the line by itself and make it a little more flexible. Then round again. And this part, you can keep it like this, touching just the corners. Or you can also touch the line by itself to make it more life-fulling, something like this, full of life. So for me, this kind of, if I will see to myself in a microscope, like my blood or neuron connections will be something like this, like these lines. And of course, if we could look how our brain workings, yes, you can Google neurons, it will look something like this, absolutely without any logic, flexible, connect with each other, because we are building new neurons connections. And every time, every touch of corner, it's creating a connection, Done, done, done. Please continue, switch on some music, you have to finish this process. It's very important, because if I keep the picture like this, all these corners will make me problems inside or outside, because each corner is kind of conflict that could happen inside of me, yes, some mess that could happen with me, or outside. What do we mean conflict? Some problems that you can create, because when we put corners, we just activate some connections, some communications. And our goal, if you put it here, you have to finish it. This is your responsibility to be sure that you're rounding out all corners. And now you can have different feelings. You can feel happy, chill, relaxed, enjoying, or sometimes you can feel stress, annoying, angry, want to drop the marker and leave the list. It could happen. It's the reason it's not of you, like you are this kind of person that could never rounding out. No, it depends of your mood today. So sometimes I could feel stressed and angry and aggressive when I'm making rounds, but it means that I could see my emotion directly. I put them on a list and I have a chance to work with them, because when all these bad emotions inside, it's very difficult to handle them, to transform them. It's like to make an operation to myself, to cut some problems from my body, from my stomach, if I have do it by myself. But here, I put all emotions to the list and I have a chance to transform them by my own hands, and I'm sitting in a very powerful position now, because all of these minds, they're not inside of me anymore. I put them outside and I could transform them. Now I'm like a creator, like an artist. I could manage it much better, because I see the picture from behind, from here. So it's not inside but outside, and it makes me much more better manager of my own minds and on my own thoughts. Or usually, mostly, you're relaxing. It's kind of meditation, could be when you just focused on the line or the corner. You stop thinking about something else. It's like, breathing practice when people just make a breath at the morning or sometimes. So it means that you focus only on the air that go in and go out from you. So nothing else. And this is the same. You're 100% in the present now, not in the future, not in the past. You're here because you have to see corner round, like breathe. This is the same. Look how much my picture was already changed. I'm very impressed. And this is a very good experience to your brain to see that you can transform your own energy, your own emotion, your own transformation, your own, minds by yourself. So you are the boss here. This doesn't control you, you control it. And it's a great experience because you can see that if you feel aggressive, you can manage it. If you feel stressed, you can manage it. If you have some mess in the mind, you can manage it. You are the boss here. You put yourself in a very powerful position when you start to be drawing. And you also have a tool, an instrument, a marker to transform this. So please be focused of everything what's happening now on the list. And if you have some ideas or some minds, catch them. If nothing happening in your head now, also great. It's also good to stop thinking for sometimes. Also for people who have a very busy life and always have to think about something or someone and could never stop. Their brain works. This could help you to stop. Your brain works for some time. And just be focused on creativity. And agree that this is very easy instrument because everyone can do it. You don't have to, you don't need some special artist skills. You're just drawing and drawing. Easy. And looks beautiful. Why it looks beautiful? Because it's not dangerous. Our brain see that it is safety because there is no corners here. There is no aggressive moments here. Everything looks very tasteful for our brain because this is the language of universe, this is the language of our body, this is the language of nature, and our brain like it. He's relaxing here, and he have a lot of deep effects from this. Amazing. I'm very enjoying of this. Very beautiful. Please finish rounding out all lines. Yes? And now, as you remember, we start without any task. So this kind of thinking process, you can keep your picture like this. It's already very good. It's already NeuroGraphica. Or you can add, like me, some figures or figure. I don't know what is this, but it's some object. This is some object. This is some object, and object means something more real. Because lines, it's always the process, it's always some mood, emotion, but when we have a figure, a circle or a square, it already like means something. It could be like the house, the new job, me, money, my famous, my blogs. So something real, some object. Now I don't have an idea what is this, but I keep drawing and I trust my hand and I trust my body and I trust my intuition. As you remember, the goal of our drawing today to hear my inside words, my inside voice. to have a connect with my true wish, with my true thoughts, true minds. And if you put some figure on the list, please, you see now it doesn't, this part doesn't look neurolines. This already more neurolines. How I'm doing it? By drawing more and more with our marker, and to make the lines flexible, waves. And also, as you can see, I'm rounding out my figure with the lines. I'm connecting these objects with my thoughts before, with my process, which was before here, with this beautiful harmonical place, area. And now I'm making it. And now, as you remember, you have to have a contact with your body, with your feelings. And no jokes, I feel so much fear now. I don't know why. I just like feel from my body. So many fears and stress, because my goal was to relax and enjoying, but something not what I was expecting, going up through my subconscious to my brain, to my feelings, and I do trust it, and I keep my attention on it, and I don't want to hide it, like to cover it, you know, and put it in the box and hide it in a very dark room. I want to see it. What the fear is coming up from me? What is this? Because this fear or something is having influence to my life and real, to my communication, to my decisions during the day. I want to see what is the fear about. Yes. And I feel it on my back now. I want to cry now, to be honest. As you remember, I'm not just instructor, I'm also the user of NeuroGraphica, and I'm honest when I'm drawing, because there is the goal of NeuroGraphica. I cannot pretend. So my fear is a huge cold feelings at my back, and I don't have air in my mouth. It's dry. It's difficult, and my heart is like this, very small. This is the fear that I will be a loser, and that nothing, what I'm doing, no one needs it. And all my way for 5 years, like, of NeuroGraphica is a very stupid. Okay, well, now I will explain you what's happening with me to be an example for you, okay? So I was drawing last 10 days, success, money, influence, hopes, truth, I don't know what else. Stability, routine. I was very positive, as you know. I'm drawing always one big case, my blog NataLine, NeuroGraphica in English. And today, it's my 12th drawing, just 12 drawing, and first time, at the day number 3, it was some limits and restrictions, which was very up. And this is something what was very deep inside of me, and it is a big fear that all my way in NeuroGraphica, not just that I start today, all my way was stupid, that all I do is so something that was hide deep inside of me, and I don't want to look at it. And now when I just start drawing lines without any topic, without any expecting from myself, just like, oh, let's start drawing, this beautiful and annoying stuffs arrived. I wasn't expect to see it, but this is the truth of NeuroGraphica. We can see something positive, something negative, something very truth. So this is my fear. Phew, I don't like it. But it's like to find finally some bag of trash that was smell for all the house, but you couldn't find it. This is it, but I find it. Thank you very much for NeuroGraphica. I find it, and I could be honest with myself, and I tell myself, yes, I do have fear that what I'm doing is stupid, that I'm a loser, that no one will see me, that no one need it, that no one will use this, that I will be poor and unhappy and a loser and stupid, and I will go into work in the supermarket in my own town in a few months, nothing will happen, and I'm like, goodbye, no, all my wishes are stupid. So this is, I'm also the human and I have these fears. And if it's true, if this is true, it means that this video no one will see, no one will look at it, no one will draw with me. It means that, like, okay, I will find myself in the supermarket around my parents' house, lonely and fat woman. Okay. But if you see it, if you are following me, if you're drawing with me, it means that this, to see this fear, to tell him, hi fear, here you are. Removing it from my body. What's happening when I remove this awful stuff from my body, from my brain, from my subconscious? I live here, but this is my brain, yeah? This is my body and subconscious. And somewhere deep inside, today is again 13 days of my practice. First, I'm sorry, today is 30th of December, so maybe 12 days, it doesn't matter. So, somewhere the big fear was living inside of me. And I, from here, don't want to look at it. I'm like, yeah, I'm successful, I'm cool, influence, making money, confidence, stability, good routine. What else I was drawing before this? My cool reality, me in the future. And I was like, yeah, positive, super, blah, blah, blah. But today, the week number 2 of my drawing, and I'm like, okay, I have a big fear here that it's all bullshit. It means nothing. No one will need it. I will be my one and only user of NeuroGraphica. No one will join me. And this is all stupid. And this fears eating a lot of energy. Understand? You, someone who, hey, are you here? Someone is here. I don't know. So this is a bullshit. This is like a bullshit, and my fear self, and this is like a black hole, because this fear, and I don't want to look at it. I don't tell myself that I have this fear. I think, no, keep positive. I'm really good. What I'm doing is important. People will like it. But fear is like, ha 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 ha. No, no one needs it. It lives very deep in the stomach. And now, when I start to draw this stuff, I put it from my inside world here, and I'm like, hello, you. Let's do something with you, awful stuff. This is eating so much energy when it's inside, and when I'm blind, when I don't see it, it's showing, and it wants to be bigger. And like in few weeks, in few months, it will eat me all, because this stuff wants to be bigger. Because this fear, it will do everything that I could look at it. But now, when I was start to draw NeuroGraphica, again, guys, I was completely not expected. As you remember, my goal was to have a good mood, relax, and make some clean works in the brain. Boom, welcome. What happens with you? It could be completely different. Maybe you find something great. Maybe you find something fresh idea that you forgot already. Maybe something. So if you put some figures, it could be anything. For me, it was this fear. And again, I was honest with you. Okay, I'm not happy with this, but I have to go through this. Again, I'm already cannot sit on the chair, I'm stand up. I have to go through this and fix this. Finish this. So I will take the colors, because I finished all rounding out. I don't want to put any other lines. And I will continue. And when we give the name for something, it's already your control now. You are the boss now. This stuff doesn't have a control under me anymore. I'm like, okay, I see you. Let's have more communication. And I start to put colors. Colors is always feelings, energy. If with the NeuroLines we're building neurons connections, working with our brain. So here with the colors, our goal is to go deeper to our feelings and the energy. An emotion. Oh, it's difficult, no jokes. I feel this like it's eating me from inside. From my stomach, I could feel this fear. Sometimes NeuroGraphica could work like art therapy. Usually it's a coaching. What means coaching? It means that you go from today to the future. Yes, you have some positive thoughts. You want to upgrade your life, to go from today's level up. But sometimes it starts to work like therapy when we meet our fears, our past, our restrictions, our limits. But we also could handle it with NeuroGraphica. Please notice how I add the color. As you see, I'm not afraid to touch black lines. Yes? It means that I'm not keep myself inside of the figure. I am very brave. And I cannot drop a color like this. You see? It has finished always in a black lines. So I have to finish this detail and this detail. Sorry, how are you? I feel so much stressed to be honest. Oh, it's awful. But it's good. It's like to go for the doctor. I finally see what's in your body, like, you know, with some good scanner, what makes you a problem, why like something like happened with your leg and you don't understand why, but you feel pain when you walk. No one can see what's wrong with this. But then you go for some good doctor and he show you these problems, and it's not comfortable to see these problems. But you have only now, you have a chance when you see it, when you find it, finally. You can fix it. Without finding it, we cannot fix it. Oh my God. Oh God, okay, it's very personal class today. Okay, so this is my result. As you can see, I was finished the color very quiet because I was very deep inside of my emotions. Enjoy your color. Again, this is just my deep voice that tell me very unusual stuff that I wasn't expecting. Maybe you have more positive, interesting or fresh ideas. So you can have different emotions at all. Just be sure that you're rounding out all corners. Enjoy the color, and the white parts of the list is also acceptable, so you don't have to put the color for a whole picture. And when you finished, don't forget to turn around the list and write the date. What is the date for you? For me, it's 30th of December. And topic 1 is clean my mind. And topic 2 is like the big fear. And we call it in Russian, now I see it in the picture. I couldn't say that I feel myself super confident. No, I still have this fear inside, but it's great. I will give myself a time to handle it. At least I could see it now. Now it's stopped to be inside, now it's outside. This is the great effects of NeuroGraphica, the great moments of NeuroGraphica, that you could see something that was very, very hard. And in Russia we call this the most dark time before sunrise, when it's the time of the night when it's very, very dark, and it means that the sun will go soon. So for me it is the same. This is the most dark, you see, I can even talk, the most dark time before sunrise. So I give myself a hope that everything will be okay. And this is just, if I feel this fear so strong now, it means that I'm very close to my purpose, and this is that I have to keep going now more than ever before. Thank you. Subscribe my YouTube channel and train your brain. Stop being a spectator, be a creator.